We are ready to start. Thanks again to all of you to be here this afternoon in the first webinar of the FoodCoP project. During this meeting, we will give you a brief introduction about the FoodCoP project, driving innovation in rural food ecosystem. And later on, we are going to present and introduce the platform that we are developing. The platform is not online yet. It will be online beginning end of March, at least the beginning of April. And one of the main expectation that we have from this webinar is to receive your preliminary feedback about how we have developed this platform, receive inputs, feedback, and potential suggestion to better displace better for the end user. Together with me, there is my colleague Antonietta Pizza. I am Marco Della Feld. I am a senior project manager in ENCO. ENCO is one of the partners involved in the FoodCoP project. In particular, we are in charge for the stakeholder engagement, for the development of the platform, and to understand the market needs and develop the next financial sustainability of the platform. So let me give you more information about the FoodCoP project. FoodCoP project has been founded under the Horizon Cluster 6 2024 Circ Bio 019 umbrella. The funding authority is the European Research Executive Agency. Different countries are involved in the project development: Portugal, UK, Greece, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Slovenia, Italy, and Ireland. The duration is of 24 months. The project has been started the 1st November 2024, and we will complete all our activities and our journey the 31st of October 2026. It's a coordination and support action with the innovative funding scheme of lump sum, and we have a total budget corresponding with a total EU contribution of around 800,000 euro. The project is led by municipality of Fundão, coming from Portugal, that unfortunately today could not be with us. Here we are trying to summarize the main activities and the main scope of the FoodCoP. The main one is the FoodCoP platform, and this is the reason why we are here today. What is the FoodCoP platform? It's a digital hub connecting startup villages, sharing resources, tool, and bioeconomy best practices. Another relevant and important results is the community engagement. We are planning workshop, hackathons, and training, empower rural stakeholder with the sustainable solution. We're trying to make the circular bioeconomy in action, optimizing resourcing, reducing waste, and cutting food-related emission for sustainability. We are developing interregional collaboration, knowledge exchange of rural ecosystem, and tackles common challenges. And for startup villages, we are starting with 7 pioneering villages in Portugal, Ireland, Slovenia, and Greece, driving local innovation. About this, we would like to know that we are thinking to define some best practice that could be interesting for other startup villages also after the end of the project. Here, a brief overview about the consortium. Like I already said, the project coordinator is Municipality of Fundao, and here you can find and you can see all the partners involved in this interesting project. A special mention for Startup Europe, a region network that are supporting us on the involvement of the different startup villages. But like you can imagine, each partner has a strong activities and responsibilities in this project. So context and objectives of the project. FoodCoP brings together a network of 7 startup villages across Europe, acting a living lab for rural innovation. Rural innovation is the main pillar of our project, and this is the challenge that we want to win. These villages collaborate to test, implement, and scale circular bioeconomy solution, strengthening rural economy and fostering sustainable food system. Throughout knowledge sharing, training, and real-world implementation, these startup villages will serve as model for sustainable rural development, bridging the gap between innovation and local needs. So what we would like to know is to put in connection the startup villages for rural development with the real innovation that are now on the market. Here you can find the different startup villages that are involved in our project. So here we would like to provide you an overview about the action and the specific activities of the project. The first step is to setting up the ecosystem, so establishment of a collaborative framework among startup villages to catalyze innovation and foster knowledge exchange. 3 startup villages are already directly involved in the project. Most than 10 are indirectly linked with our project. Another important step is to empowering the community, so mobilizing and providing direct support to the community with the aim of elevating their knowledge about the circular economy and bioeconomy. So one of the main action is the knowledge transfer to the startup villages. We want to develop a FoodCoP community of practices where we hope to have more than 1,500 innovators engaged. We have an hackathon where we hope to have more than 50 attendees, where we would like to define capacity building webinars and on-site event in order to present the main innovation related with the specific sector. The third action is to create long-lasting impact, so a replication and outreach to assure the adequate dissemination and replication and inspire in the context of the Startup Village Forum, our idea. We are working for a selection of studies, interesting study case on bioeconomy. In our target, we have 6 success case, and we hope to inspire around 15 startup villages. The specific objectives are mainly related with collaboration, sustainability, and economic impact. About the collaboration, we want to connect a startup village, and we hope to create a European network for collaboration. We would like to provide a digital tool for training and support online. We want to facilitate regional cooperation, enable rural commitments to exchange solutions and adapt them locally, so following the local needs. In terms of sustainability, We want to support sustainable practices. So, in particular, focus on the eco-friendly food production. We want to promote circular bioeconomy. We want to encourage business models that minimize waste and optimize resources. And we want to engage stakeholders in co-creation. We would like to organize workshops and events to develop the local solution. What are the impacts, the objective in terms of economic impact? We need to boost the rural entrepreneurship. We would like to support new business opportunity in the specific bioeconomy sector. We want to improve access to funding in order to help rural startups secure financial support for their growth. And we want to increase the quality of life, creating jobs and opportunities for women and youth in rural areas. The expected impact. So we want to strengthen the European leadership in sustainability. In particular, we want to increase the sustainable food production and resource management. We want to accelerate the transition to a circular bioeconomy practices, in particular in rural communities. Again, we want to boost the rural economies with 650 new market entries by 2028, increasing to 1,500 by 2030 throughout the FoodCoP support services. Facilitating the development of a rural startup and innovative business model, and we want to support the funding access and investment opportunity for bio-based enterprises. We also want to encourage sustainable rural practice, helping rural communities to adapt to the climate, smart food system, and reduce the environmental impact and the emission. And we also want to increase the rural resilience to climate change and the economic shift, because we know how important and relevant it is. In terms of supporting EU priorities, we are in line with the Green Deal and bioeconomy. So advanced circular economy model will be developed, cutting food system emission and increase the climate resilience in rural areas. We are in line with the Food 2030, driving the rural innovation, improving the food security, and supporting sustainable local food production in order to reduce the value chain and to be in line with the farm-to-fork approach. In terms of digital transition, we are going to creating a smarter digital platform, and this is what we are presenting today, expanding the digital skills training and supporting the data-driven rural solution. So, first of all, before to move to the presentation of the platform, we invite you to join the FoodCoP community. You can follow us on our website that is still under developing. You can find us on LinkedIn, on X, on Facebook. Please follow LinkedIn and Facebook, because I have no idea about when X will be still opened. If there is any specific question related to the project presentation, we can ask you to write it in the chat, and we will reply you. Because now the idea is to present the first version of the platform that have been developed by ENCO together with the support of all the other partners, and later on make a first test directly online to present the different tool, and in particular to show you how interactive is this platform. Up to now, if you go on www.platform-foodcop.eu, you can find this landing page where you invite all of you to register. Here you can read a very brief description about the project, and we kindly ask you to register to the platform with your name, your surname, email address, affiliation, so your company, and the specific sector of interest and categories. You can choose the categories from the menu. Um, mm, Later on, we will show you the platform directly online, but this is the home page of our platform. Then, out from the main page, on the top and on the left, you can find our menu. On the top, you have two buttons. The first to log in case you have been already registered, another one to register to the platform. The platform is divided in three main areas. One related to food, about FoodCoP, where we say something about us, we present the project, the consortium. The second is a dedicated section to the partners, and there is a contact form to be in touch with the project. Look, this section, the FoodCoP, is completely free. So all the platform is completely free, but you don't need to be registered to receive this information about the FoodCoP project. The second section of the platform is related with our community, where we have created a library, a discussion forum, the community members, and the download area. If you are not a member of our community, so in case you are not registered, you can only have an overview about the discussion on the forum or about the document present in the library or the scientific articles that have been published. But you cannot have access to specific information. About the community, you can also have an idea about how big is our community, because if you are not logged in, you only receive information about the number of the members of community. The most relevant and important part of the community platform is the discussion forum. We have created a forum divided in up to now 5 rooms, 5 area of interest, where we hope and where we manage the interaction between the members and open discussion to increase to promote the investment funding opportunities, to promote the participation to a call, to make knowledge transfer, to create networking between the different members of our community, to create business opportunity, to share business best practices. So is a very interesting place where you can increase your knowledge, you can promote your innovation, you can be in touch with the startup villages. But later on, we will show you. The third section is related with the FoodCoP events. Also in this case, if you are not a member, you have an overview about our calendar. If you are a member, you can receive all the information about the specific events that we will promote on our platform. You can also promote your event, so you send to us using the specific forum the information about your event, and we will be happy to promote it. But in this case, of course, you need to be a member of our community. So here you can find, now we make an overview using this presentation. Of course, these two presentations, the first done about the project and the second one done about the platform, will be available in the download area of our platform. So on the top, you can find the home, where you find the home of the platform. You can, regarding the partners, like we have already said before, you can find a partner of projects with a complete overview about the competencies. And here there is the form to contact us. Here, this is the first release done of our platform about the library. You can see that there is a dedicated section for the latest post. In the library, we are trying to categorize all the article, but the consortium up to now is the only members that can publish something. So in case you want to promote your article, your publication, your project on our platform, contact us and we will be happy to promote it. So there is the categories, the category of the article that we are publishing, and so on. About the forum, here you can see the circular bioeconomy is one of the rooms that we have created. Community and networking is another room that we have created. Later on, we will show you more about the forum. In any case, there is the number of topics, the number of posts, the latest post done by our member. Also in this place, you can be always update, because if you subscribe the room, every time you receive a notification on the platform, so you can be active, actively update about all the news. Up to now, we have defined these 5 rooms: circular bioeconomy, sustainable innovation for startup villages, community and networking, connecting startup villages, food tech and innovation, the future of agri-food in startup villages, startup and innovation, driving growth in rural ecosystem, and startup villages, innovation in rural area. Of course, in case you have some suggestion or you think that additional rooms are needed, we are happy to receive your suggestion, and we will include new discussion room. In case you are not a member of our community, if you click on community members, you can see the discussion forum open and the members already registered to our platform. If you are registered, you can find a brief summary of the member register, name, surname, company, and the last time that they was connected in our platform. You can also, if you click on the member, you can see this generic information, and you can also send to the member a private message to start a one-to-one conversation. The last section of the platform is the events. Like I already said before, in case you are not registered, you only have a preview of the event. In case you are a member of our community, you can receive all the specific information about the events, and you can also promote your event. In this case, our colleague Antonietta, member of our community, when go on the promote your event section, here you can, or from your profile, you can click on the bottom and you can provide to us all the information. Of course, before to make this information publish, we need to validate them. So I would like to take a tour of our platform before to leave the floor to this discussion using the app Slido. Here we have created a question and answer section. Please, if you are connecting with your laptop, click on the link. If you prefer, you can scan the QR code, but please, your feedback is more important than your presence today. If we want to make this platform interesting, innovative, useful for this type of communities, this is the right moment to provide your feedback, your suggestion. I stopped just a minute to understand if there are already some questions on the chat, and later on we can start to surf in our platform. Okay, so I know that Antonietta has already replied to most of your question, and we also provide the Slido number in case you use the app. You can directly type this number. Let me show you my screen again, and this time I will show you the platform. Okay, so this is the first. We are quite exciting because this is the first time that we present this platform, and here you can find more or less what we have already presented. Like you can see, first things, I am already logged in. Later, we will be happy to show you what's happened if you are not logged in. On the top, you have your personal information. So here in the profile, you can see your information. You can promote, you can change your photo, you can edit your information, you can promote your event, and you can see the information that you are sharing with the community. Messages, because like I already said before, we are like Facebook, more or less. Less technologies, but you can have a direct conversation with your network. So you can exchange messages between the member of our community. Notification in case you are registered in any room of our forum. Every time that there is a new post or a new discussion, you are going to receive a notification. We have decided to not send you an email every time that you receive a notification. Otherwise, you become crazy and you delete your profile from the platform. Just to be environmental friendly, you can also decide to reduce the energy consumption, and you can decide to have the platform in black. Now, this is not the moment because it's our first test. Just to tell you, the three sections on the top about us, partners, and contact us are the same that you can find on the left. Here, the about us, where you can find the platform, the program, and soon you will also have the. We also have the link to the project website. About the partners, here you can find the partners involved in the project. There is no hyperlink to their website because you can find it in the project website. And here a very useful form to contact us, to share with us an article, to share with us a project, no, the event. There is a dedicated section, but this way is to be in contact with FoodCoP developers. So if we go inside library, the library, like we have already said to you before, every time that we publish something, we are going to categorize an article. Now you can find one that is not categorized just because we are still in a test phase. So you can see on the right, first of all, the latest post in terms of our library, and you can find all the articles present in our library. You can filter for field of interest. If you are more interested to the EU knowledge, you can click on the direct link. If you want to receive information about funded project, click on them and you will receive all the articles related with funded project, publication the same, and so on. I repeat, to enter in one article and to read the article, you have to be registered on our platform. If there is any kind of attachment, you can download directly from the specific article page the related attachment. And here you can find also information about scientific publication and so on. The discussion forum. The discussion forum, here you can find the 5 rooms that we have shown you before. So sustainable innovation for startup villages, connecting startup villages, the future of agri-food startup villages, driving growth in rural ecosystem, and innovation in rural area. So the room are the macro group. In each room, you can find a specific discussion. In this case, one discussion has been created. The title is How Can Startup Villages Leverage Circular Bioeconomy for Sustainable Growth? And if you are interested, you can click on it and you can see the discussion. So this post has been opened by the member Eventisei, and I can reply to him, and I can in particular receive his feedback. Here I can decide if the discussion is a favorite discussion for me or not. I can decide to subscribe or unsubscribe the discussion. In this way, every time that happens something in the discussion or in the room of the forum, you are going to receive a notification about the status of the discussion. If you want to leave any kind of comments, you have to be a member of our community. If you want to enter in contact with the author of the discussion, you have to be member. So here I selected the author of this discussion and I can send to him a private message where I say, okay, you can see that I am sending a message to A26 and I can write a message directly to him. Later I'll show you what's happened when I receive a message from another contact. So again, when I go here in another room, I can subscribe this, and I'm going to receive information and notification about the specific discussion. If you think that 5 rooms are too much, or if you think that some specific room are missing, this is the moment to provide us feedback. Of course, we can open a room in every moment, but this is the time where we are building our platform. So your input is extremely important for us. Community members. Here you can find the list of our community. So if you are here today, do not forget to register on the landing page that we have seen at the beginning, and later on we will send to you by chat. Okay, so you can find directly in the chat, and once the platform will be online, we will inform you. So here you can find the main information that you can see: name and surname, organization, my last connection time, and so on. You can also see a summary of our member. We have divided it in different categories: cluster and business support agencies, entrepreneurship and innovators, financer and innovators, general public, local and regional authorities, research communities and academia, rural communities and cooperatives, startup villages. And here you can have you can see who are our member, and you can have a direct interaction with them. In the download area, also here we have created the first room of download. You can find some materials. Of course, this section I hope will growing very fast, and you can download all the documents that are here. Also, in this case, if you want to upload something in this area, let us know. Contact us, and we will be happy to share. Up to now, we have just uploaded the presentation done a few minutes ago. About the events, the event you can select. Okay, you can subscribe our calendar, and you can see all the event in a calendar view, in a list view, or you can promote your event filling this form. What's happening if I log it out? Now I am not logged in. If I go on a community member, for example, I can only see that 5 members are registered and 5 discussion forums are active. I cannot see nothing more. If I go on the download area, I can see just the preview. I can see just the preview. Yes, so there is a folder, FoodCoP Platform, first webinar, but no additional information. What I can see about the forum, of course, I can see the room, and if I click on the room, I cannot read nothing. I can see that 2 topics are open and 2 posts have been done, and so on. If I go on library, again, if I want to read something about the founded project, I can see that there is an article about driving rural innovation. If I go on the link, I need to be a member of our community. I would like to enter, and I would like to ask to Antonietta to send me a message. That's just to show you what's happened. So I go here, I log in, I made my login, and I am on the platform. I am reading something about the forum. I'm in the room, so I would like to reply and so Antonietta now sending me a message using the platform. So I show you what's happened when I receive a message. So I am in the platform. I see the red traffic lights here on the top. I open and I can see that I have received and I read message from Antonietta. She asked, I can see who is the member, and I can open the message here, and I can reply and start an interaction with her directly. Of course, all the data are protected, so is everything is well protected in terms of privacy. This is and I also receive, when I receive a message on my my private inbox, I also receive an email that tell me that one member has just sent me an email. So I would like to share with you again the last slide that we have seen before to open a discussion, I don't know, or on the chat of Teams or using the Slido link.